It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we've got the Dolphins' sure-handed wide receiver. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Dolphins and the Desperados on Sunday Night Primetime.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one to finish things off, as it'll be the Desperados of Louisville taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visitors, Louisville, they're hitting their stride of late. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Desperados and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Coming up, it's the final game. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st down, Beasley broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Beasley, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Cobb. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hines. And he will have the Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Cobb. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Beasley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Looking to throw. Cobb. That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Phillips fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January. But, hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they're not looking at this whole big road and saying to themselves, we've got no shot. You got to break it down to this game right now. Win this one, then worry about the rest of them after this.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 16 yards, a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a handoff running through the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. On first down, and that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to throw. Cobb. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
The Louisville offense back out now. But what do you think? You get the ball at the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. They're going to look to throw. And they're going to get him. They they bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will make it 6-0. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Now for the point after. And this is up. It's through. It extends their first quarter lead to 13-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Well, the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Cobb. He'll let it fly for Austin. It got his man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Beasley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Cobb. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. Up the middle they go. Beasley. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run with Walton. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the RPO, that's complete right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Cobb. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. But just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense, maybe help create a big play for them, instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much. Officially at... Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beasley. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Cobb. That is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. They'll run on 1st down. Beasley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Beasley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Operating from the gun. Cobb. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down. Beasley. He stiff arms it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Looking to throw. Cobb. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score.
Well, this is where it pays to have a quarterback you can trust with the ball in his hands. Normally you want him throwing, or at least trying to make this an option. But here, this is a straight run, a QB draw, and he reads things perfectly and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is down to 2. So this drive spans 7 plays, and in the end it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Second down and 8. He's going to try and do this himself.
And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll drop to throw. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
And they'll send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Cobb. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cobb. And this one caught by Beasley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They'll try the left side. Beasley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And the Steelers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Beasley.
And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Looking to throw. Cobb. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
61 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Cobb. And he's got it. Got his man on the in route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
He finds his man complete. It's Walton. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off play action. And he's got his man on the out route.
And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because
on 1st down, Cobb looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. And now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the 2nd round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. Cobb.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10. Cobb. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring him 2nd down. Back to throw. Cobb. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And it pushes way forward to about the 32.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4.
They'll set up to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Draw play. Here's Walton. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's taken to the 26. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Quickly completed to the right flat. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Now they'll run on the ball.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
The 13 yards that time at a 1st. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return is Hines, taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Cobb. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Cobb. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Cobb. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Beasley. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Cobb. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Looking to throw. Cobb. Pass complete. It's Hines on the crossing route here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Back to throw. Cobb. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Cobb throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw, Cobb, and incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Cobb, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now a give right side, Beasley. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. This one not in the win column just yet, but on the road is the 6th seed. They are close to pulling off the upset.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx them. I'm like you. It's not over yet, but I'm going to go ahead and project here. Win this one. Think about the momentum now that you carry, right? You carry that forward. And look, home field's a big deal in the playoffs, but the really good teams, and we've seen it plenty of times in NFL history, they can go on the road and win. And a win here would allow them to do exactly that.
Of course, the road doesn't get much easier as you have to face the top seed next week, but they'll deal with that then.
Hey, they'll take this win and take on the top seed anywhere because they're still in the playoffs and still alive for a chance at the Super Bowl.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Here's the option. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now. On that, his 20th carry of the ball game. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right. And now here is another interception. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he probably should have been down earlier, but they do finally get to him 3 yards short of the line to gain. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Desperados continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on first down. Cobb. Austin is there and brings in another one. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Cobb. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now this going to be a quarterback draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll try again. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's caught, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Louisville offense back out now. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. And touchdown! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Desperados have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. On 1st down. Cobb. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. To throw on second down, Cobb. He finds his man, complete. That's Hines. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Pass interference. Defense.
So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From a yard out. And the Steelers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we...
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
11 yards there, just like last play.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They're going to look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The New York set to take the field. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10,
Gabriel throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And quickly they get to the line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 3rd down, Dillard. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and that'll keep this a 9-point game. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Gabriel, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Back to throw. Gabriel going for the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Looking to throw. Gabriel to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. So they're...
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they take a knee. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a President. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's a give up the middle.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will pick up the first down as he is out of bounds. And on that, we will reach the 2-minute warning.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Desperados and the Giants, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Coming up here, this defense look. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, Prince. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
To throw on 3rd down, Prince. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Well, the Louisville offense back out now. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And, Charles, everybody here this week talking about the quest for the 7th Super Bowl title for this head coach. one that would put him in the top spot in the modern era.
And you have to think that the way the league is constructed, Brandon, parity rule.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Prince. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And taken right at the 35. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Got his man in stride, complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
3rd and 2.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. A run here on first down with Reynolds. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Prince. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Prince. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got Harris running the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Prince. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Prince. Over the middle, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Prince working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reynolds. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Looking to throw. Prince. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Point it. It's out of the gun now on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they bring out their punter. He's been terrific so far. At the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Prince. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, Prince. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. From the gun on third down, Prince. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Prince. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical third down here. Looking to throw. Prince. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this time. So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes in overtime of the postseason, but They still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure is now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
So it's our visitors who come away with a victory here. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he's instrumental in earning this victory.
It's the Buffalo Bills now on the clock. The Desperados are now on the clock. Next up, the Jets are on the clock. The Desperados are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Buffalo Bills. The Desperados are now on the clock. It's the Bills now on the clock. The Desperados are now on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens now on the clock. The Desperados are now on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade. The Desperados are now on the clock. The New England Patriots are now on the clock. The Desperados are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. The Desperados are now on the clock. The Colts now on the clock. The Desperados are now on the clock. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
Set up. Set go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Come on, set! On the double, go! Let's go now! Ready! Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Hut, hut! Here we go, shot! Ready up! Ready! Set! Hut! Ready, ready! Set! Set up! Down! Set up! Here we go, here we go! Set! Ready! Ready, set! Set, go! Let's go! Ready! Okay, break! Come on, set, go! Let's go now!
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC North foes. It's the Bengals and the Desperados under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Desperados of Louisville.
The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchise.
Still nothing. They'll set up to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parsons. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Desperados are on the board here first in the season opener. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
After one, 7-0 on it.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And a short return to the 6-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Parsons. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
Here's 3rd and 7.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
On first down, Copeland. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Copeland.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
On 1st and 10, Copeland. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10.
Hunter out here killing it on the drive. I think he fumbled like that.
As it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to throw. Copeland. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick here is good.
I'm on with my kicker out there.
Even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Up the middle they go. It's Franklin. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Franklin called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker, making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to... They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Back to throw again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Louisville offense back out now. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Parsons. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Fielded at the 43. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Louisville offense back out now. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll run on first down. Parsons. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of...
Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parsons. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They come up short here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Franklin. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this look. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Bengals down 13-10. A minute 51 on the clock. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Franklin. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's second down. Back to throw. Pass complete to Taylor.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Louisville, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You